Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-July 2024 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as opening in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is a look at the past, present, future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight. After the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Ten of Staves. So this is actually a Sagittarius energy here, so it makes sense to see it come up on your side. But it could just be saying that in the past you just might have had a lot of things going on, just in life in general, right? So maybe even if you had an interest in this person, the timing just might not have been right for you to actually put a lot of energy toward the connection. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the Sun. So yeah, this could just be saying on the one hand, things might have been going a lot better for this person at the time. Maybe they were a lot less stressed out. Could also just be saying that they might have been quite charismatic as well. So that might have been what drew your attention toward them, even if you did have a lot of other things going on in your life at the time. Some of you could be a Leo as well, given the lion symbolism that we see there. But yeah, like I said, at the very least, it looks like this person just might have had quite a charismatic energy to them, and also looks like things might have been a bit more easygoing in their lives in the past compared to yours, where it looks like you had a lot of things going on. Alright, present energy on your side, we have magic. So this is the equivalent of the magician in traditional tarot, and to me this says that it looks like you probably were able to overcome all the things that you were dealing with, right? And now you feel like you might have a clean slate. And seeing this here could just be saying that as far as the connection goes as well, you might feel like you have everything you need at your disposal to get the connection off the ground. All right, present energy on their side, we have the King of Swords. So, King of Swords, sometimes they could seem a bit detached when it comes to their communication, and if we look at the artwork here as well, we do see that their sword is actually broken. So that could point to maybe, even if they are successful in other areas of life, they might just have a blind spot when it comes to their communication at times. So maybe they try to communicate things one way, but it might not come across the way it's intended. So it could just be saying that maybe in the present, as they're communicating with you, something might not come out the way that they intended it to. And that does remind me of the fact that at least early in August, we will have Mercury retrograde. So it could just be pointing to that timing as well as to when you might see that pop up. Right, future energy on your side, we have the Six of Coins. So this is usually an energy of restoring balance in a situation. So yeah, if this was some kind of argument, for example, between the two of you, maybe that's what's going to happen here, where they might try to restore the balance with you. But if you look at the facial expression of the woman there, and then we see the snow in the background as well, it doesn't look like they're too amused. So it could just be saying that, even if they do try to come in and make an apology for whatever the situation is, like I said, I feel like they most likely didn't mean anything by it, but again, like I said, it could just be an issue that they run into at times with their communication, and obviously it seems like it might have rubbed you the wrong way, so in the future, it looks like they'll put in the effort to restore the balance, but it looks like at least initially you're going to be a little bit cold toward them. And of course, that can be vice versa for some of you, but I feel like it's more the first way. Right, and future energy on their side, we have the Star. So more Aquarius energy here, just like we see in the present for them. So yeah, for some of you again, maybe for thinking of the timeline, could just be saying especially around the time when we have the Aquarius full moon in August, it might be the time when you might see this energy come up to the surface the most. But if not that, could just be saying that, like this is saying that ultimately they do see you as someone that they would like to commit to this journey to in a long-term way. So yeah, it could just be one of those things where, like I said, it could just be as simple as a Mercury retrograde misunderstanding that the two of you might have. in the present, or at least in the very near future, given that this is for mid-July through mid-August. So, given that Mercury will be pretty much in shadow coming up in a few days, and then it'll definitely be in retrograde, I think around the 4th or 5th of August. Could just be pointing to that where maybe there's a misunderstanding with Mercury retrograde, but it looks like this person will try to put in the effort to build the connection with you. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have Fortune. So this is actually the equivalent to the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot, which is a Jupiter card, and that's your ruler. So, and your ruler is actually in Gemini, which is the opposite sign of relationships, partnerships. So it could just be saying that that could be bringing expansion to that area of life for you guys. And with the artwork here too, could just be saying that, especially if there's some kind of argument between the two of you, you might start to get signs and synchronicities through music, maybe even in your dream realm, that might point the way as to what to do next with the connection. All right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the World. So yeah, to me, this is another indicator. It says that it looks like they really will put in the effort to show up in this connection and build the connection up with you. So yeah, like I said, it could just be one of those things where maybe they have this hiccup with their communication that causes a bit of an issue, but looks like you guys, will probably be able to iron that out. Although, like I said, it looks like initially you'll be a little bit cold toward them, but it looks like you probably will be able to iron that out and get back on track. But we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Oracle card deck here. Just going to pull a single card from this deck. Oh, got one there. All right, and from the Wisdom Oracle, we're going to do the same thing. We'll just pull a single card and we'll read the messages from both cards, and we're threeing up with that. Oh, got one there. All right, so from the Messages of Oracle, we have Release. It says radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So yeah, interesting message there, right? Because like I was saying with the Ten of Staves in the past position, it looks like you guys just might have had a whole lot going on within your lives. Like I said, that I feel like really wasn't even directly related to this person, but to where you couldn't really put energy toward the connection. And by the time you guys see this, you might have already gone through that cycle. If now, like I said, in the present, it looks like the Magician energy shows that you kind of have a clean slate. But for some of you, the radical acceptance and surrender might apply to, like I said, if there is some kind of fallout between the two of you and this person tries to get things back on track. Maybe that's what that's pointing to as well. From the Wisdom Oracle, we have Loyal Heart. There's the artwork, and the number is 35. Let's see what that has to say. All right, the relationship message says your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. So yeah, like I said, it did seem like this person, again, didn't necessarily mean anything by whatever this thing was that they communicated. And again, like I said, it looks like they will make a genuine effort to try to restore balance, right? Try to get things back on track between the two of you. So yeah, like I said, it could just be as simple as that, especially given the fact that Mercury retrograde is upcoming. I feel like that's primarily what it's going to be for a lot of you. There's going to be some kind of misunderstanding. And yes, it does look like it'll be on their part, but at the same time, it looks like it'll take you a little while to get over it. But it looks like you guys can move forward beyond that. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. We're up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.